All right, another week, another episode of Choice Nugs Only, our weekly music breakdown where we usually get sidetracked almost immediately. So, loosely based music podcast, but we are going to bring you mine and Carson's picks each week for new music. So, this week was a little bit shorter. I was on vacation on the East Coast. So we had to try to fit one in. I wanted to make sure I got one out. So this one's going to be coming a little bit later than normal. So I apologize, but it's free. So fuck off. But without further ado, I guess we'll get kicked off with this episode. So tune in and smoke out, and welcome to Choice Nugs Only. All right.
Okay.
Good to go?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Episode 3, Choice Nugs Only, and we're rolling. So
We're here. We're live. We're doing it.
I'm alive. I just got back from the East Coast.
Yeah.
That was fun.
You almost die on White Claws again?
No, I quit White Claws about 14 different times and then restarted drinking them. I switched to Trulies even. And
Oh, wow.
I went back. White Claws are more carbonated.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm over them, though. I keep wanting to be over them, but then somebody offers me one and I'm fucked up in like an hour and a half because I've drank 2 packs.
They just go down so easy, man.
They do.
It's like, I mean, you're drinking like liquored up water.
Pretty much. We were looking at the ingredients and it's just basically like carbonated water and fucking alcohol. I don't know, from cane sugar, but they're good.
What does Trevor Wallace say? Like, it's literally gluten-free water that gets you fucked up.
I know. I don't understand why people talk shit about this, but people always have to talk shit about stuff when it's popular. But I don't know. I fuck with them. They're good.
I don't know.
I got fucked up on them.
If I'm out at the bar, I don't think I'm going to have any. You know what I mean?
I was at like a family event
Yeah.
on Sunday, my wife's family, and so I got pretty fucked up at that. But I wasn't like embarrassing. I wasn't like tripping all over myself and shit. It was like one of those things where I was drinking and then all of a sudden I was drunk and it was time to leave. So my wife and my mom were stuck in the car with me. They fucking hated me. They were like, they just were very annoyed by my behavior.
Yeah.
I was pretty obnoxious. White Claws had me fucking sauced. And I probably said no laws when you're drinking Claws about 15,000 times in the car ride home.
Dude, I thought that was hilarious. Like the first time somebody said it, and then
It's everywhere.
the meme has gotten so popular.
They
now
should
that
make
it's just
laws
like,
when you're
fuck.
drinking Claws. They need to.
There needs to be like a couple laws.
There needs to
when
be
you're
a
drinking
cutoff,
Claws.
yeah, because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. You want to know what's ridiculous? I went to 7-Eleven last night.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thirsty, like you do. Going on down to 7-Eleven. And, I take the Mustang over there, of course. And, the Stang. And so I pull up, and, the Mustang's nice. It's not like a Ferrari or anything, but, people are looking at it, and I'm just like, okay. I walk in, get my drink and shit, and I go. And I'm pulling out of my parking spot. And this lady is just fucking staring at me, right? And I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I roll the window down, and I'm like, can I help you? And she's like, yeah, it's a really nice car. Want me to suck your dick?
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what to say, dude. I was just like, no thanks. Fucking.
I mean, if you have a dental dam, why not?
Hey, I mean,
Do they still make those things?
I fucking know. All I know is she looked like she was geeked the fuck out and had about 4 teeth. So I was like, no.
Yeah, if she had no teeth, maybe just because it would have been like, a nice BJ, but a couple of those 4 teeth would have been scraping. It
a couple of them were sharp for sure.
Snaggletooth got caught right on your fucking pubes or something. You rip them out. Oh.
No, but that was my night last night.
Oh, that was a good night. Yeah, I was flying. So I watched, what did I watch on the flight? I watched Glass, which was like good up until the end. Well, like.
You didn't like the ending?
No, did you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was weird. I was like, what
you're
the
talking
fuck
about the one that was like the sequel to Split.
Yeah, I just thought they should fight more. I wanted to see more of like Bruce Willis and that other dude thrown down, but they didn't. It was just like they just like, all right, it's done.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was kind of weird.
That's true. It was a big build up to not a whole lot.
Yeah, they kept like fighting a little bit and then they'd stop, and then you basically didn't need Bruce Willis for that entire movie.
No,
you didn't need him. You barely needed the other guy, the Beast guy, but
it was just Mr. Glass, dude.
Yeah, and then what did I watch? I finished Shazam because we had bought that, and so I watched that. That was good. I liked Shazam. I don't know. I wasn't big into it at all, but the movie was pretty good. I didn't know shit about it, but it's like a kid who becomes a superhero.
Yeah.
And he says Shazam. So.
And then he turns into like the big fucking superhero.
So it was pretty good. It was fun. It was like, so that was my flight. And then as far as music and shit, because this is technically a music podcast,
right? We're just off the rails all the time.
Yeah, that's just I did smoke on the way here, so that way I didn't want to feel like I was lying, because technically we're supposed to smoke while we do this podcast, but
yeah, that is kind of a rule,
gotta work and shit, and so
yeah.
I just don't. Yeah, we'll just I smoked for both of us on the way here.
Yeah, we'll just pretend like, oh dude, I'm fucking baked right now, dog.
It just is like bubble my water here.
Yeah. Oh, sick bong rip, bro.
So last week we talked a little bit about the music that came out, but I didn't get a chance to listen to Chance the Rapper's album. Have you listened to it? Mm-hmm. People have been shitting on it.
Have they?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I mean, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I'm still listening to it.
People have been shitting on Chance the Rapper in general recently, because they're calling him like a sellout for doing all these different commercials and shit. And like, oh, he's corny now. Fuck Chance the Rapper.
I'm just glad the album wasn't like 99% about Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I was like, yeah, I liked his last mixtape, but I was like, it was a lot about that's fine. But like, if I would want that if I was purchasing a Christian rap album.
Mm-hmm.
But like, nah. I actually, speaking of Christian rap, on the it's like called the Logan Express. It takes you to go get your flight or whatever.
Sure.
The dude starts flipping through the channels last night as we're driving. It's like 11 o'clock. We just landed. Mm-hmm. Bus is packed, and so he puts on like Mariah Carey first, and then ODB comes on, Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah.
That song. And so he changes it, and then he flips it to like some Christian rock station. But I used to be into church and shit way back in the day, but I had heard it's been a while since I've heard actual Christian rock, and so it comes on and it's like all new age type like rock, like Imagine Dragons type shit, or like Mumford and Sons, and
okay,
so that shit. I was like, so this is kind of weird. It's just like it's evolved. It does shit as every music does, but yeah, that was just my hot take at like 11 o'clock at last night when I was like, it was actually like 2 o'clock because of the jet lag and shit, but.
I don't know, man. I guess Christian music has its place, but what the fuck does Hank Hill say? Like, you're not making Christianity any better. You're just making rock and roll worse.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Did you listen to any new music this week? I didn't really listen to shit this week.
Well, I was at the bar the other night. And
yeah?
I heard this Drake song come on, and I'm like, fuck, am I just out of touch? And like, it's old and shit, and I haven't heard it before. Is this new? But you ever hear Money in the Grave?
No.
With Rick Ross?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
I'm going to put it on my list right now and listen to it on the way home. No. Money in the Grave.
Yeah.
Is it from the album that just came out, or is that... he just had an album come out like last week, I think.
Like Omerta or something?
Care Package or something?
I don't know.
It was, I don't know, it showed up on my new Amazon Music. They've been wrong before. Right before the Chance the Rapper album came out, it made me look like an idiot, because I don't know how I didn't know this, but he had like 2 other mixtapes way back, and those popped up as new music. So I'm like running around telling people, oh, have you heard the new Chance the Rapper? They're like, yeah. But it wasn't. It was like fucking 2 and 3, like years old. So yeah, that's how I just listened to too much shit.
Right.
But...
Money in the Grave's good. He wrote it for like, because Drake's Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote it for the Toronto Raptors winning the fucking championship. Yeah.
So that's what I don't want. We had to get Money in the Grave.
Like when I die, I put my money in the grave. Like I made it. I'm taking it with me. Like, you can't have it.
Gotcha,
you know
gotcha. I mean? Every time I think I know things, I talk to you, and then I'm like, fuck, I don't know shit.
You fucking boomer.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking baby boomer. I think I'm technically a millennial.
Are you?
I think so.
Yeah.
30.
Oh yeah. You're not Gen X.
I was born in 1988, so
yeah.
30. So technically.
People always call me a millennial, but I don't know. I think I'm like right on a cutoff for that. Like there's a millennial and then like Gen Z.
Yeah, there's too much.
I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, that shit doesn't really matter. I was thinking about I was stoned the other day, so I'm gonna go off topic again. And I was thinking about like, would you rather?
Okay.
You know that game.
Of course.
And for some reason, my high ass thought of, would you rather it was have penises for fingers, or would you rather have assholes for nostrils? So you'd have to like shit out of your nose and smell it too. You still have the sense of smell.
Would you have a regular asshole too, or you just have 2 extra ones? And could you like choose which ones you're gonna use at what time?
I think it would just be your nose would have to be it, and you wouldn't have a dick either. You just have 5 or 10 penis fingers.
Fuck, dude.
But they're sensitive, so every time you touch stuff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Just be getting cum everywhere all the time.
I didn't think about that aspect.
Dude, dick fingers for sure.
This is why you shouldn't smoke weed. I didn't even think about that shit.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. You're going to be thinking about dick fingers and asshole noses.
Pretty much. So those, I'm just looking over and that sticker caught my eye. Those stickers came out fucking dope.
Oh yeah, Choice Nugs Only stickers. Can people buy them yet?
You can buy them, yeah. They're on the website. They're like $350 plus shipping.
$350.
I think shipping's actually included. I don't know. I'd have to get back to me on that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shit's look dope. I got ones for the other show too, Itty Bitty Podcast, which look good.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, they came out good. I'll give you a couple of those too. I just grabbed those because I was running out of the house.
Sick.
No,
they came out really high quality, man.
Yeah. Have you been following the A$AP Rocky story?
A little bit. Okay, so I saw somebody post like a screenshot of what looked like a Donald Trump tweet saying like, "Oh, it's tragedy. A$AP Rocky. He's in jail. We got to get him out. Something to that effect." And I was like, "There's no fucking way that's real. There's no way that's a real tweet by President Donald Trump." But I go to his Twitter. Sure enough, that's a real fucking thing.
Yeah, the whole story is pretty wild. I think he's out. He's back in the U.S. now, but he's like, I'm never going back to Sweden.
What did he even get picked up for?
So the story, from what I read, it was like him and his 2 security guards and some guy or multiple people, I can't remember, ran up on them and they said that they were fearing for their life. So they basically got into a scuffle and it sounded like A$AP Rocky only like punched the dude once or twice. But they got picked up, put in jail, and I guess it was like the conditions were really shitty. That's what they were saying, but I mean, you never know. But that was like, he was there for a while, and we had like RZA from Wu-Tang Clan talking about how he was like a hostage in Sweden. And,
oh, no shit.
But he finally got out, a judge let him go. I think they're still going to judge the trial? I don't know how that, whatever the fuck, on August 14th, but he doesn't have to go back for it.
Okay.
So they're like trying to pick him up, I think assault or something maybe. I don't know. But I just read very little and then just try to talk about it like I know shit.
Skim through it, read the headlines.
But it was just a while, because of the whole Donald Trump tweet and A$AP Rocky. But you know who would get A$AP Rocky out quicker?
Dude, I think we're on the same page here.
President Tony Hawk. I still haven't thought of a good VIP friend or VP. Fuck, I just fucked that up. I'm gonna have to keep thinking, but I think I need help with it. I don't know. It's hard to.
We got to make a poll like on the.
Yeah, that's a way to do it. We got to come up with do a brain trust with like a couple people, and then put the best ideas out and have a poll.
Can we do that with Instagram? Like
I'm barely functioning on Instagram right now. I'm trying to learn, but so you're asking the wrong guy. Dude, I'm like,
I don't know. I'll have to check it out, see if we can make a poll for Instagram and have people like put in their ideas, or just DM us your ideas for VP for Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk 2020, make America skate again.
Make America skate again. Write him in. Make it happen.
Okay, so back to music stuff, because we gotta talk about a little bit more music, I think, to be considered a music podcast.
Right.
I also heard some shit the other day. It was like a Raylan Baxter, some dude, and he was doing like covers of Mac Miller. I was listening to it and I'm like, is this fucking Mac Miller? So he slows it down and shit and does it like on the piano. So that was pretty dope. I came across that the other day. Oh yeah, I remember what I want to talk about. I saw I can't remember who it was, but some chick on Instagram or some shit, she like had put up I've seen a couple girls do this. They put up a picture, like a Snapchat filter,
Sure.
With the glasses. They say some shit like, you know, people are intimidated by my intelligence and shit. And I'm like, one, it's a Snapchat filter. Two, I've been wearing glasses for like years and I'm not
and all you ever got called was a nerd.
Well, yeah, and I'm dumb as fuck. It's like just because I have glasses doesn't mean I know shit. I'm just like, you know, I'm a fucking pothead who
like I can't see shit.
Yeah, so. I just can't see shit. So I thought that was funny. I saw a couple girls like they're intimidated by my fucking intelligence. I'm like, yours, it's a Snapchat filter.
Dude, flipping through Tinder, you see girls like that all the fucking time.
Yeah, I missed the boat on Tinder.
Like they just think they're the hottest shit, and it's like, oh, if you don't have this going on for you or that, or if you're intimidated by this kind of girl, just don't even talk to me. I'm like, okay, I won't swipe left.
Like you're on a site to get fucked, basically. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Seriously. Like you see a lot of profiles on there and just like no hookups, looking for the real deal. Get off of fucking Tinder.
Right. Isn't that what it's for?
Yeah.
That shit came out like right after I started dating my wife. So I missed out on all that stuff. So probably missed out on a bunch of ED too. But,
dude, get that good VD. Little bit of the clap, dude. Fuck yeah.
Dude, there's going to be like, I as a result of all these online hookup sites and shit, there's probably going to be some super fucking VD that comes out down the stretch.
Dude, I bet. Yeah. People taking antibiotics for that shit, and then it just gets stronger and stronger and shit.
And that's how we have zombies.
Patient zero is going to be because of Tinder.
So I know I just got back from Boston, but I'm already taking off to go. Where am I going to go? I'm going to Spokane tomorrow morning. It's my first time out there. Knitting factory.
You're going to the knitting factory?
It's Spokane. It's a fucking concert venue.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, my wife likes to crochet, so she's gonna fucking take me to the knitting factory.
Great.
I know that's two different things. I learned that from my wife, but but no, yeah, that's where the show is. I'm going to see Nako and Medicine for the People, which is, I don't know, you know Nako? Mm-mm. It's like hippie shit. He's good though. I like their shit. It's fucking, I fuck with it. So they put on a really good live show. So we've got like backstage passes. I'm going to wear, this is true, I'm going to wear pink crochet shorts that my wife made me. So I'm going to wear those because those things fucking breathe.
I bet they do.
Mm-hmm. If you are in a relationship or you're banging a girl and they know how to crochet, have them crochet you some fucking shorts. It will change your life. Right, but you need to wear a fanny pack too. That's the thing. You got to rock the fanny.
Just put the whole fucking look together, man.
It does. I'll probably put that shit up. I'll put that shit up when I because I'll probably get some pictures. So I'll take some pictures and put that on the Instagram because my Instagram game is weak. I'm trying to work on it. So fucking deal with it. I'm 30 years old. That shit came out after I was doing too much. So.
Yeah. Now you're a big busy adult and shit. Goddamn.
I know. I don't know. Well, Instagram's like a full-time shit, man.
Yeah, honestly. Like so. You see these Instagram influencers and shit, like all the girls that are doing that for money.
Oh, I was at the beach last week, and yeah, you see all these girls like fucking taking selfies and shit. They're taking pictures of each other. They're like posing.
Having their boyfriends fucking take them.
Yeah. You're just like, Jesus Christ, fucking just enjoy the beach.
Full-time job, man.
It is 24/7. What else have you been up to? I've been gone for a little bit.
Oh, fucking driving the Mustang around at unsafe speeds.
So
safe speeds, legal purpose.
That's what I wanted to ask you about because I got a text message from a buddy when I was gone. He's like, "Hey, did your boy?" Because you showed him the car. He's like, "Hey, did your boy get pulled over by the cops?" That's why I texted you. Cause he said he saw like the same car pulled over, and he was like, "I thought it was him," but you said you didn't get pulled over.
No, haven't been pulled over in it yet.
No. How's it been?
It's been really fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 450 horsepower. She just goes, but no, I ran from the cops a little bit.
Oh yeah, allegedly.
I guess Oh, it is allegedly because I don't know that they were coming after me, but no, I was.
And we don't even know if this story is true. So,
yeah, I mean everything here is a work of
wink,
fiction.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
Only a fool would take these stories as fact. But no, I was riding. It was the first day I had it. I was riding with one of our mutual friends, and we were burning up towards Olympia, you know. Yeah, I'm in Elma picking him up, And, we're getting on the freeway, going from first gear, you got to get up to 60. And, of course, I'm going to do it real fucking fast. And I'm rowing through these gears. I make it up to, like, 90, maybe. And we're just flying. He goes, cop! And, there's 2 lanes going our way and 2 lanes going the opposite way. He's sitting on the opposite side, And so I'm like, oh, fuck. So I pass him. And I'm like, oh, there's no way he's going to come after us. I slow down, but, like, no, he's all the way over there. There's no fucking way. And our boy goes, he's like, well, fuck, what if he like radios to some guys ahead, like has them set up like a speed trap up there? And I'm like, fuck, you're right. So we're still going, and I'm just looking for the nearest exit to take an alternate route. And we come around this corner, and again, in the opposite direction, there's a cop, actually moving, like, going down the road there. And he doesn't have his lights on. But then as soon as he sees us, passes us, turns the lights on. Ooh. So I'm like, oh, shit. So, I just drop a gear and gas it because I know he's got a while before he hits that next break in the median. I'm like, fuck, we got to go. And so, we tear ass off towards like the McClary Shelton exit and shit. And, go up through all those back roads. We never got caught, though.
Hey.
Never got found. But haven't been pulled over yet.
Bad boys. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't drive fast like that anymore. I used to. I was actually we just did the drive from like where I used to live in Brockton, Massachusetts, all the way down to Dartmouth, Massachusetts, or New Bedford, Massachusetts, rather. And I remember one time I left the gas station and some dude like cut in front of me. This one I had a souped up Scion TC when they first came out.
Oh shit!
They had like you could customize and shit. So I had blue. My shit was fucked up by like month 4 because I was always fucked up when I was driving it. Don't do drugs. Don't drink.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. I was young. And so we take off. This dude starts to try to pass me and shit. So we go back and forth. Once we get on the highway, I start gunning it, and it's like a good 45-minute ride. So we went 100 miles an hour the entire ride. Like, down that shit till we got to New Bedford. We just were like racing back and forth, not like a road rage and shit, but just racing all the way down. But yeah, that shit, it was like a 45-minute ride. I think we did it in like 25-30 minutes just because we were going so fast. It was fucking nuts. But yeah, I don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah It's not the smartest thing to do. Don't drink and drive, don't speed, don't do those things. Let me do them.
Yeah. There was because I'm from like, I probably talked about where I come from, but Brockton is it's, I grew up in an area of the city that was decent, it was like a nice neighborhood, but you go a couple minutes one direction, you're in the projects. You go a couple minutes the other direction, you're at a trap house. Like we went to a trap house last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
30 years old walking into the trap house.
I didn't go in. No, okay. I didn't go in. I was with hooligans. But yeah, so it's just like shit like that. But so shit like that pops off all the time. Crazy shit. So there was a road rage incident. I didn't see this shit on the news but I heard from friends and stuff. Apparently it was like a soccer mom type woman. She was from Brockton, which, if you're from Brockton, usually you've got a little bit of like an attitude because you kind of have to. So she's like, I don't know what happens. They get into it, get out, and they start fighting. Blonde girl goes back to walk to her car. The other girl comes and grabs a knife and says, I got something for you, bitch. I think it was like a box cutter. Stabs her in the neck and kills her. Yeah. She killed her. Yeah, it was like broad daylight.
Holy shit. Yeah. That's... I thought you were going to say she like stuck her or maybe
she stabbed her right in the fucking neck, like from behind. It was like, she was trying to say it was self-defense, but I mean, the other girl was the one who stopped. So who knows how that's going to to go down? But
I don't
again,
know,
I didn't read this. This is just from my friends. So and my friends are just as smart as me. So they probably got all those details right and fact checked them.
Oh, absolutely. Totally not just secondhand stories.
No, not at all. Fuck, we got a couple more minutes here that we can kill for.
Fuck around for another minute.
Fuck around for a little bit. I have some shit written out. What else? Oh yeah, so I was talking about this with my wife. I know I have like weird conversation. She's got to love that I talk about this shit too. So I was asking her, I was like, you know what it's called when you are getting your dick sucked and you're taking a shit? It's called a blumpkin, right?
Sure.
So then I was starting to think again, I smoke a lot of weed. what would it be called if you were taking a shit and jerking off? You know, because you got to fit one in. Would it be like a blamkin? Because you got to get like a quick blam. I got to go before I go to work. But then my wife, she's not going to be happy that I said this. She was like, well, what is it called if you're having sex while you're taking a shit? And I was like, ew, you're a fucking savage. That's disgusting. But then I wanted to escalate it just because that's the way that I operate.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what would it be called if you were like straddling me as I was taking a shit and you were shitting through my legs at the same time? So it just kind of escalated. So I was trying to come up with a name for the one thing, and then it was like there was a whole new category of like weird shit sex acts. And so,
bro, you're on the new wave right
I smoke
there.
way too much weed and I try way too hard to make my wife uncomfortable. So
it's so fun though.
It is,
you know.
Yeah. So that's just kind of the way that my mind works, is just kind of ramped it up. Like where can we go from here?
2018 is all about eating ass. 2019, you know, you're whatever that thing that you just described is called. Once you make a name
fun
for
with feces. 2020 fun with feces.
Fuck. I was hanging out with a bunch of dudes from high school the other day. And I say a bunch of dudes from high school, but you know, I've just been friends with like the same guys for a long time. Yeah, the homies. But there's one guy that we don't see a whole lot, that we went to school with, and he just graduated college, so he's back, you know, in the hometown. And so we're chilling with him, and I forget how I brought it. I think I asked him, like, what's the weirdest porn you've ever watched? Like, full stop, what is it? And he starts fucking describing to me, like, is this weird or not? He's telling me a fucking, like the plot of a porno from beginning to end, like he
watched it like a motion picture,
like it was. He said it was like 30 minutes long, and he watched like the beginning where like some janitors coming into a bathroom and was like, oh, I didn't know you were in here, and fucking right. And then they fuck, and then there's the whole point, he wanted me to tell, or he wanted to tell me some lame ass joke at the end of it, some real corny shit, but he ended up just describing the whole thing. No. I'm like, dude,
I skip through. Like, I like to get the gist of what's going on. Like, why are these two people banging? You know, and then just kind of, and I, you know, go. And it's usually like a 30 to 35 second process. Yeah. You know, once I'm in there, you know, I got to go.
In the zone and fucking.
Yeah. The one thing that I don't like, but I watch them because it's got hotter girls usually. It's just like the weird step brother thing that's like everywhere.
So basically, you're telling me is you want to fuck your sister.
I don't have a sister, but I just
your imaginary sister.
But it's like the girls are hot, so it's like I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. You know, but I just don't get. Is that like a thing that people enjoy? It's everywhere. Is it because I keep watching them that they keep popping up? Like, I just don't
recommend
know.
It all the time.
Did you ever watch Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
Did you watch it like as they got older and they went to college and shit?
I've never seen like the whole series, but I've seen like parts of every part of it.
Do you remember Rachel? She was like the redhead that was like, she was, I don't know, I think she was dating Corey's brother, and then she was also dating his roommate at some point.
Oh,
she was like when they were old. It was like the black chick Angela, the white redheaded chick.
That's not like the main girl.
No, this was like Topanga was the.
I knew it was a
Topanga was the super hot one.
Topanga, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Danielle Fishel. I had a super crush on her, but
I remember Rachel, Topanga. I don't remember Rachel.
So she was like later on in the show when they were more grown up. But anyway, long segue. She does porn now.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's I
cool.
saw that on like Barstool Sports or something, so I checked that out just for nostalgia purposes, and it was all right. I mean,
wouldn't it be great if Topanga did like one shoot?
It would be great. You know? Yeah, that's what I think everybody was hoping for.
Right.
Like Topanga. What if it was like Topanga and Mr. Feeney? Just one.
Oh God.
He's got to be like 95 right now. They'd have to put his dick up on strings or something.
Oh yeah.
They'd probably have to prop his whole body up. Shit, like Weekend at Bernie's.
Holy shit.
I guess we should probably finish. We're gonna do a shorter episode just because I was on vacation and shit, and you got to get to work.
Yeah.
But I'll do my pick of the week for music this week because I didn't really get that much time to listen to any music. But the Teskey Brothers, that just came out on Friday. It's like got that old school type of like The dude kind of sounds like Otis Redding or Charles Bradley, like those old school, like raspy voices. But it's good. It's like 11 songs, so I checked that out. But that would be the only thing that I've listened to so far this week, just because I've been super busy and we were traveling and shit on the East Coast. But that's pretty good if you want to check it out.
Okay.
I don't know why I just whispered that. My voice is like...
I got a pick too, man. City Morgue. Everybody should go check out City Morgue.
City Morgue?
Yeah.
What type of music is it?
I don't even know what genre you'd classify it as, because I don't want to say it's like trap metal, because it's not really, but it's got some heavy guitars in it sometimes, but it's really just kind of like in your face hardcore trap music.
Okay.
But yeah, it's this duo from I don't want to get the fucking neighborhood wrong, so I'll just say New York. But yeah, it's these guys Zillakami, and I'm gonna butcher the other name. I think it's pronounced Sosmula, Sosmula. But yeah, no, they're dope as shit. They haven't been making music for too long. Zillakami produced for Tekashi 6ix9ine for a while, but then they had like a falling out, and Tekashi's a real piece of shit.
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Is he in jail or is he in witness protection?
No, I think he's still locked up.
Yeah.
But
how the fuck does that guy go into witness protection? He'd have to shave his head and like get all of his tattoos removed.
All those 6ix9ine tattoos. No, he's fucked, man. I'm pretty sure he's still in snitch jail.
Snitch jail? What does that mean?
Because like, he got picked up by the feds.
Right.
And then he was
snitching, right?
Yeah, he PC'd up, protective custody.
Yeah.
So they sent him over to like the jail where all the snitches are. So now everybody, is ragging on him, like, oh, fucking Tekashi Snitch9 and this and that. But
does he actually make decent music? No, right? I've never heard.
I've heard a couple of his songs.
It's just like that.
It was never like something I got super into, but there were a couple of them that I could bang. Like he did one with Nicki Minaj that I thought was all right. What was that one? I think it was called Fifi. But what was it? Like the one that everybody knows.
While you're doing that, I just I got pizza on Sunday.
Yeah.
The pizza's so bomb in the East Coast. It's like way better than fucking out here. And we go to this place. It's me and my buddy, and I was drunk as shit from White Claws. And so at that point, my wife and my mom are so annoyed with me that I was like, well, I'm going to go get food. And they're like, well, we don't want to go with you. Just have your friend take you and bring the food back so that they could get rid of me. And so my buddy picks me up. We go to order the pizza. And as we're standing in line, like the guy could tell that we like haven't been there before. Like I've been there a long time ago, but he starts, we start ordering the food and stuff. And one of the other customers like, if you haven't had the pizza here, you should, eat it and sit here. I'm like, well, I got, 2 people waiting. So, I've had it before, but he's like, well, if you haven't had it for the first time, you should eat it here. I'm like, okay, thanks, buddy. So we go into the bar and sit down, wait for our pizza. We order it. And we sit down. The beers are like $2. So we're like, fuck it, let's get some beers. So go from White Claw to Sam's Seasonal.
Yeah.
And so I'm drinking the beer and waiting. And they come out and they're like, are you sure you don't want us to bring out a couple slices for you to try and have while you're here? We're like, no, we're good. We're just going to take it for takeout. And so it's taking a while. And the lady comes over again. I'm like, hey, is it, how much longer we're going to get another beer? If it's going to be a while. She's like, all right, 5 minutes. So we're like, all right, let's get another beer. Let's get another beer. They bring it out. Finally, we get the pizza. We take it. But it just kept feeling like they were trying to get us to stay there. It was kind of weird. But I don't know. Like they were like...
nothing ever came of it?
No, it was just like they wanted us to try the pizza there, but it still tasted good when we got it home. So it's just like, dude, if your pizza's that good, it'll be good either way. Like you don't need to force me to sit here.
That is fucking awkward. Weird though. It's like, well, you should really eat it here.
He's like, you want a couple slices while you're here? I'm like, no, we're still waiting for the pizza. Like, just give me the pizza and I'll take it and fucking go. Like
in the most polite way possible, dude. Fuck off.
Right. So that was kind of weird, but yeah. So. I kind of cut you off when I started launching into that.
No, it is that 6ix9ine song was called Gummo.
Gummo. That's a decent one.
Yeah.
I probably won't listen to him just because he looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I heard he fucks kids.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know.
I don't really listen to R. Kelly anymore for that reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, R. Kelly's kind of a douchebag too.
I like his music, but it's just... Unless I can get it, like if it's on, I won't change it. Like if it comes on the radio and shit, and they're playing it, like I'm not fucking.
You're just like, oh fuck.
I'm not giving them my money, but so I'm not gonna shut it off. I'm like, oh my god, Kelly, I need to go. I need a safe space. Because I heard R. Kelly. I heard Bump and Grind one too many times, and I fucking shit my pants. All right. Yeah. Well, do you want to talk about anything else while we finish up?
I think we're
short
good,
episode
just
this
fucking
week.
Check out City Morgue, Dog, DAWG by City Morgue. Great song.
I'll check that shit out on my ride home.
Check out Money in the Grave too.
I have both those written down, so I'll check that shit out.
So, but that's all I got, man.
Sweet, and then we'll just pick it up. We'll meet up sometime later in the week or something and do next week's episode. This episode's gonna be a little bit late, so I apologize, but better late than never. So fuck off, it's free. And we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Peace. All right, thanks again for listening to this week's episode of Choice Nugs Only. If you haven't done so already, make sure you download, review, and subscribe the podcast. You can get it anywhere: Google Play, Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, anywhere podcasts are available, you can get it. We also have the website, ittybittypodcast. Oh fuck, yeah, it is ittybittypodcast.com. It's the same website for both shows, so I didn't fuck that up. ittybittypodcast.com, and then also follow us on Instagram, Choice Nugs Only, Twitter @ChoiceNugsOnly. And then check us out. We've got a Facebook page as well. We'll see you bitches next week. Thanks and bye.